Uh, let me show you what this produced in the month of, what was this, February, right? So I sent out 2,204 connection requests. 598 connected with me. They approved me. This is the big number here. 297 replied to my connection. They replied. Now, not all of them were yes. Not all of them threw their phone number at me and said, call me. Some of them said, I'm not interested, and to be honest with you, out of all this, I only had one rude dude. That's it. Everybody else was nice. If they turned me down, they said, sorry, not interested. Just doesn't sound like me, whatever. That's fine. But remember, I told you that to make your LinkedIn, your sales page, look at what's going on here. All day, every day, people are viewing my profile and getting warmed up to the possibility of having a conversation with me on the phone or by Zoom. You'll see this. Look at this. These are people who viewed my profile, and the list, I could just scroll on. If this wasn't a screenshot, I could just scroll on and on and on. They're looking at my profile. So, and then when I first started out, I only had like 500 connections. Now I'm right around 3,000. This works, and this is only $49 a month. That's less than $2 a day. You cannot do this yourself for less than $2 a day. Your time is a lot more valuable than that. And what this does is it's an outbound program that causes people to respond to you, bringing you warm inbound leads, them raising their hand saying, hey, I want to talk to you. This interests me. I've got a need. So this is, I would definitely put this into your marketing program if you have the budget for it, which, you know, is good. Now, I had one of my first mentors was the famous Tom Hopkins. And I remember a statement he made years and years ago, back in the 80s. He said, you know, when you go duck hunting, he says, when do you load your gun? Before you get in the blind or when you see the ducks overhead, right? Well, you know what the obvious answer there is. You don't even have to be a duck hunter to realize that you need to be prepared ahead of time. So the reason I show you this here is not to impress you with this beautiful car, but to show you how I have a Google folder set up on my browser to where I just click on that, and all these things that are important, like booking a demo, discovery booking. Here, if I click on this, I can book a demo. I can book a discovery. I also sell SaaS, so I've got a questionnaire for that. I have a discovery form here that comes up that goes right into high level. So even if somebody said, call me now, and boom, I don't have to go looking for things or whatever. I know I just come over here, and here is my arsenal of things I use. I also set up all my different payment links here. And then I have what's called third wave appointments. So I put all of that in there. And then, but I migrated from that a little bit. I still keep this in here because in Go High Level, if you're using that, what I can do now is if they're on the demo block or the demo row, all I have to do now is click and move their block over to, let's say, the 1597 agency column. And what'll happen then, the payment link will go out to them immediately. All right, get the money on the call. Do not hang up and say, I'm going to send you the payment link after we get off the call. A million things happen and they're not going to sign up. Get the money on the call. So the link goes to them right away. And I say, yeah, I'm going to sit here while you fill this out. I said, oh, by the way, in a few moments, you're going to get an email from me for the onboarding. So we're going to get the onboarding done too. I said, it'll only take you 30 to 45 minutes. Now the onboarding, we don't do that on the call. We'll let them do that afterwards, but I want them to know we're moving. We got things to do, man. You said yes, and we're going with it. So that's how we handle that part of it there. And it makes things work really, really well.